Cenat has solidified himself as one of the internet's most daring and unpredictable streamers, where each stream teeters on the edge of controlled chaos. Drawing viewers in with his bold energy and willingness to take risks, Kai continuously blurs the line between harmless fun and all-out bedlam. Over time, this reputation has amassed him millions of fans, but it's also landed him in hot water more than once, whether through unexpected pranks or unfortunate accidents. What makes Kai's streams stand out, however, isn't just the sheer unpredictability. It's his ability to captivate audiences, turning each mishap into an unforgettable chapter of internet history. Here's a closer look at those times when Kai's fearless antics took a darker, more chaotic turn, each moment threading his story of success and risk. The 300 mg challenge gone wrong. In January 2023, Kai's ambitious 300 milligram challenge, alongside Your Rage and Chris Next Door, aimed to be a humorous display of exaggerated confidence. The three of them gathered on stream, downing a dangerously high dose of THC edibles with little idea of what they were in for. Though the stream started with an air of excitement and banter, Kai's increasing discomfort began to shine through. Struggling to keep his composure as the effects kicked in, his signature energy morphed into sluggishness, providing his friends with comedic ammunition as he fought to stay awake. This moment underscored the delicate balance that Kai strikes between pushing boundaries and respecting Twitch's guidelines, especially when it comes to the use of recreational substances on air. Despite the lighthearted nature of this episode, Twitch took it seriously, issuing a 3-day ban that left Kai at a crossroads. Ever resourceful, he turned this setback into a publicity stunt, drawing even more viewers for his upcoming 30-day subathon. The incident was one of many that showed Kai's audience how he could turn potential losses into wins, using each stumble to fuel his growing presence. U-Haul Mayhem in New York. Kai's July 2024 U-Haul stream was an adventurous twist on his usual content, as he sought to bring his online persona into the real world, but with real-life dangers. Broadcasting from a truck parked in the heart of New York City, the live stream quickly gained traction as fans watched Kai attempt a bold, live, street-level broadcast. However, things took an unsettling turn when a fan recorded a video revealing Kai's exact location, uploading it to TikTok and placing him at the center of a potential security risk. The danger escalated as fans began tracking him down, transforming his temporary home into an exposed, vulnerable target. When a particularly persistent fan finally approached him in person, Kai's frustration was evident, not only from the intrusion, but from the unsettling reality of streaming in public. Unlike streaming from the safety of his own room, being exposed in an open U-Haul on a busy New York street put Kai in a new, uncomfortable position. Though the stream ultimately continued, this experience underscored the blurred boundaries of streamer-fan interactions and showed that fans, even with good intentions, could present serious threats to streamers in public settings. Firework battles in the AMP house. The 4th of July has always been synonymous with big celebrations, but Kai and fellow AMP member Davis took it to an entirely new level within the AMP house. Known for the crew's rowdy and over-the-top celebrations, fireworks inside the house added a shocking twist, one that fans couldn't believe they were witnessing in real time. What began as playful one-upmanship quickly turned into something more dangerous. Smoke started filling the room, monitors were damaged, and a stray firework even set Kai's carpet on fire, taking the playful antics to a point of genuine destruction. The house became a battlefield, each prank upping the stakes and leaving the house worse off than before. These intense moments on stream marked not only the lengths Kai would go for entertainment, but also showcased his group's chemistry and their unspoken rules of pushing boundaries while maintaining camaraderie. Yet, behind the laughter and daring, there was an unmistakable undercurrent of recklessness, a factor that often escalates Kai's streams to the next level. The Union Square Giveaway Riot. The Union Square Giveaway Riot of August 2023 became an infamous moment not only for Kai's streaming career, but in internet history itself. Kai's giveaway was initially announced on his social media as a seemingly lighthearted event, offering a chance to win PlayStation 5s, merchandise, and $100 gift cards, a tantalizing reward for his fans. When the day arrived, however, thousands flocked to Union Square, pushing the event into an unmanageable frenzy. Kai's popularity, especially with young fans, created a magnetic pull that caught even him off guard. Within hours, chaos erupted as fans spilled onto the streets, with some damaging property and creating an unprecedented disruption in the city. The event escalated as NYPD officers arrived in large numbers, arresting over 60 people in an attempt to control the crowd. National news outlets covered the incident extensively, bringing attention to the power of online influencers in mobilizing huge crowds, as well as the unforeseen consequences. When Kai later addressed the event, he expressed his shock and remorse, emphasizing that his intent was never to incite chaos. This incident marked a sobering moment in his career, as Kai came face to face with the legal and moral implications of his influence. Unwelcome guests and unforeseen trouble. Inviting celebrities to his streams has always been one of Kai's most successful tactics, attracting fans eager to see spontaneous, unfiltered interactions. When Blueface and Christian Rock joined him on stream, fans expected a lively session full of unpredictable moments, but things quickly took a dark turn. With alcohol in the mix, tensions began to simmer, and Kai soon found himself dealing with a volatile situation. Christian, frustrated and apparently caught up in the moment, tossed a chair into the wall, shocking both Kai and his viewers. Though Kai maintained his composure, this incident highlighted the fine line he treads in creating memorable content without sacrificing his own safety or reputation. The tension between Blueface and Christian became a stark reminder that guests can sometimes bring more drama than anticipated. This episode raised questions about the risks associated with inviting guests who may not understand or respect the unwritten boundaries of Kai's streams, even if they bring big viewership numbers. Fan frenzy in Paris. Kai's visit to Paris for the 2024 Olympics added an international layer to his chaotic streaming journey, as he captured moments of excitement and adventure amidst the historic backdrop of the city. However, the trip soon turned from a lighthearted meet and greet into a frenzied scramble as fans in Paris recognized him and began chasing him through the streets. Despite the thrill of connecting with fans worldwide, Kai found himself swarmed by the unmanageable crowds, a situation made even more dangerous by the city's dense traffic. As he attempted to get into his Uber, a fan jumped in ahead of him, showcasing the lengths to which fans would go to meet their idol. The scene was a mix of exhilaration and panic, culminating in Kai slamming his ankle in the car door as he tried to make a quick escape. This event underscored the physical risks Kai sometimes faces, especially when streaming abroad, and raised the question of how streamers can safely navigate their growing influence beyond their home turf. Kai Cenat's streaming journey has become a case study in how online personalities can captivate global audiences through raw, unfiltered content. Each incident serves as both a reminder of Kai's willingness to test boundaries and a warning of the unexpected repercussions that can come from blurring the line between entertainment and real-life risks. His career has revealed the powerful but volatile nature of influencer culture, where every interaction and misstep plays out in front of a live global audience. The lessons Kai's streams provide are not just for viewers but for the streaming world as a whole, illustrating the complex dynamics between entertainers and the fans who support them. As he continues to break barriers and redefine his content, Kai's story remains a testament to the thrill and danger of streaming fame. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Let me know in the comments section which of these moments you think is the most humiliating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.